yeah, the general bias for price over the course of this period is it wants to kind of hang lower in the trading range. Right? So like when it's in its real consolidation, right? That's the boring part. The boring part of price for AMC before the June and January runs was this really hanging lower.
Right.
And in this era of price, it just has this natural tendency to kind of float. See this when it goes low, it just doesn't really go low. It just kind of floats up here, and then it goes
heavy
down,
distribution
right?
still, yeah.
And so it seems more, you know, just in nature, it seems more distributive,
right,
than this does
right.
by nature. So I mean, that is one of the things that freaks me out about this chart. And so here, right, you see here that it's hanging low.
Yeah.
Right? So, I don't know. And I mean, it could just be because I have the lines on the chart, but I'm pretty sure.
No, you're
look
right.
Look at this.
Yeah. We'll go to turn off log.
You know?
Just for context. That's the one thing about log that can kind of fuck you up.
Yeah, still though.
Because it's still considering what happened back before the June run.
Like, look.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right. You're definitely right.
As it spends time kind of consolidating, right? What the consolidation here just is, it's just more top heavy, I guess.
Yeah, agreed.
Here it's not as bad, I'd say.
Yeah, it kind of consolidates towards the middle.
But I don't know. The log is kind of freaky. I mean, it literally actually looks like the polar opposite of this.
Yeah. It's all contextual.
I mean, I'm not really into the bars pattern thing. I try to stay away from
yeah,
it.
right. A lot of similarity.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but this is, you know, like it's kind of just like it wants to do the opposite throughout this trading range. And I'm not sitting here saying, because I mean, I'm fucking long on the thing, so I definitely don't want it to, but
right,
you know, it just does have this sort of distributive bias,
right,
intrinsically. I don't know, but this can shift too. That's the other thing about it, and that's why, like, I do think that you have to retest here. And I mean, I don't know if we're making, you know, like, I don't know how.
I can see it. I can see it going to even like 14, so that they're testing liquidity on the downside.
Yeah. So like here, like this, I mean, really, yeah. You do have this, like, this big jump off candle right here.
Right.
So yeah, maybe you could swipe down to this.
That's what
like you said.
Yeah.
And kind of get that kind of.
Because you can see them doing the opposite before the run in June, where they were testing liquidity on the upside. Back in March and May. That's them testing demand. The thing about market making and being a institutional player,
like here, right?
Yeah, this mechanic known as price discovery is a lot like Battleship. Even if you miss if you're pushing demand, or if you're pushing the price to a level beyond, you know, your typical resistance, right? Where you see that happen in April and May, and even January, it looks like. Even if, you know, you're the guy trying to push that up to see how the market reacts, and you miss the mark and nobody wants to buy at those levels, even if that happens, that value of information is invaluable. Like it is priceless, because that is a piece of certainty. You know for a fact that you didn't see buyers step in there, and when else are you ever going to know that? Especially with things like dark pools and whatnot, where there is no level 2 order book. You don't get to see, you know, where people are putting orders in. So when you see that happen, that is just like Battleship. They're testing to see how the market reacts there. So I think that, you know, as you get pushed lower and lower like we are now, I do see a reversal coming, because that looks very spring-esque. If you look at from December to now, and then look at something like April to May, it's very, very identical.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think people underestimate how powerful and how long springs can last, you know, like.
Very true.
Like this this move on SPY.
Actually, can I ask you one more thing real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Look at my screen. I drew anchored VWAPs at each of these major buy points, once we broke through this anchored VWAP, which is from January, that's when it looks more like accumulation. And then when you're talking about how everything looked like it was still being in distribution. Once we broke out of that VWAP range, though, that's when you started seeing more accumulation-esque candle patterns showing up. Like, here's you entering into the creek right here.
Just more, it's just more it's more sell-friendly, right?
Yeah.
Which
actually happened back here, you can see.
Yeah.
Once it fell under, you see, yeah,
it's just more sell-friendly. The Heikinashi will actually probably display that a little bit better. That era of price that we got out of from the 30s to the 50s, it just was more kind of buyer-friendly, right? And I think that might be why maybe I'm a little bit less effective at predicting what the price action is, because like right now in this current moment, just because it's like it's almost like the script has been flipped, you know, like
right
after we ran down from 52, even though we ran down really hard at the beginning of that, we still just kept on going back into these distributive rising wedge kind of movements, you know. But so yeah, it is something interesting to think about, that perhaps, you know, and I mean, it's going to be tough to really tell.
Look at this. It's bouncing off the 618 on the macro on the 4 hour.
How are you measuring that?
Just a fib retracement.
Retrace all the way from the bottom. Is it
from the top to the bottom?
Oh, from the top to the bottom?
From 72 down to a $1.97.
Oh yeah, it is. I do have it hanging on a 618 right now. Huh. Fibs are weird, dog.
Yeah, I know.
But wait, what if you do that backwards? Huh. Yeah, if you do it, wow. So you did like this.
No, the other way. I went from top to bottom.
This is some Rico shit right here.
No, I did it from top to bottom.
No, but I did reverse though.
Oh, okay.
So it does it for me. Chill.
Jackass.
Chill.
Hey!
Yeah, well, this is kind of interesting that, like, by the way, look at how it just, like, come on, man.
Wait.
Our entire life is a program. And it just, you know, this range is just as gorgeous.
Yeah.
Just beautiful. Just bouncing. How the fuck did that even work? But I just wanted to make the point about springs, you know, just right quick.
Yeah.
In this reaccumulation, after the this is the .com bubble, you get sent up here into the market, the housing market crash, and this is behaving as a spring in this context.
Right.
Which, by the way, you did kind of leave behind this thingy here. I just want to that's kind of weird, but yeah, I mean, this spring or what's the terminal shakeout, sorry, it's getting a little late.
No, you're good.
This entire thing took 518 days.
Yeah, it's a year and a half. Yeah,
so like, it's all relative to the larger range, right? So like, I know a lot of people within the community are getting impatient, and they're saying, "Oh, it's what is this? The spring within the spring within the," you know? And just like, well, you know, you have to recognize that in the larger context of this move, if this does become like when this is all said and done, right?
Right.
If we look back at this chart, and then what we see is this. Right. Just for example purposes.
Yeah.
If this is what you see, right?
Yeah.
This is just a textbook accumulation, and then this is the spring.
Right.
It's harder to identify while it's happening, because I mean, that's just how.
Well, it can just rebuild itself. It can just keep iterating the same pattern or the same schematic, and eventually it fills in on the bigger time frame.
And the reality is, the people who are actually orchestrating this have much better tools to understand liquidity,
right,
as they are performing this price action, right?
Right.
And so in real time, they are able to discern much better.
Oh, look at where that bounce happened, right where that gap fill was. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. That wick fills the gap on that jump. Yeah.
No, and I knew that was gonna happen. By the way, like,
shut up, Shill.
That was I'm being serious.
No, yeah.
I said in a video a few days ago that whenever you do come down to fill this gap,
right,
you have a high percentage trade if you just grab, like, you know,
the
short-term calls when it fills this gap.
Right.
It's just going to react upward. Like that's just what happens. You know, when you have a long-term gap like that and it gets filled.
Yeah.
Now, it doesn't mean that it has to continue upward, but
right.
Generally speaking, you're not going to just fill a gap and then just keep blasting down, right? Because now
that's a liquidity point. That's your inverse liquidity.
You're in a super key liquidity point. And people are just, you know, big market players are just going to go, okay, well, let's fucking see what it's got. Right?
Yeah,
like that's going to be the test. It's not going to be, oh, look, it's crashing, so let's just try and short it even more. That's stupid. Why would you do that?
Right.
You don't just like...
That's the cost of information.
Yeah, let's see if we get buyers up here, not if we can continue to get short sellers. That's insane.
Right.
Like, we're not gonna just keep being able to do that.
Right.
You know, we got to at least come up and test this most recent, 19-ish kind of level.
Yeah.
And that's why, all this 21 stuff that was going around and stuff, I was kind of like, damn, like, if it does do that, it kind of makes sense to fill the gap and then just bounce up like that. So somebody's going to look like a genius.
Can you go on the weekly?
Yeah.
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 God, you're so hot.
Yeah. I'm on the weekly.
Yeah, I mean, look where on start of December, like if you would take the gap or the gray candle, you fucking psychopath, at like the beginning of December, go to your right. No, what the fuck are you doing? The other December. There you go, right there. No, other one, that one, other one. I'm gonna fucking Dave!
This one?
Yes.
This is November, dude.
Fuck off. That's November 29th. That goes into December. Fuck you. But that's also a gap fill of the wicks from May and June.
Yeah.
The end of May and early June.
Yep.
No, keep going up. Keep going up. Keep going up. Go all the way to a little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more! There you go. Look at that. Yes, you're good. Do you see it? Look at the wick from the candle in late May.
Oh, yeah.
Which, like, at face value seems, superfluous because, it's technically a support and technically a resistance. But when you look at the actual absence of...
It's like a ghost gap, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like a gap that you don't really... Yeah. You're not really seeing when you look at the chart, but when you actually look back at it, you're like...
Yeah.
Look back at it, you're like, oh.
Yeah, and look at... make another box. Wait, do another box from the wick on June 2nd or June 1st, that looks like. That one right there. Capture the wick and then go down to the body. Yep, and then drag it all the way out to... Right, go back a little bit.
Yeah.
But
it's right here.
Yeah, right there. Yep. That's fucking wild. Wow. You sound like Lil Wayne. Shut the fuck up.
It's just like yeah. So then what does that mean about this then?
Yeah, right. Well, it doesn't mean every gap has to be filled, but
yeah, sure.
Still, nonetheless, it would not surprise me if that took place.
These are saved for later,
Yeah, right.
They're like, hey, just in case.
Yeah. Keep that in my back pocket.
We'll just save this,
right?
In case we ever need it.
Right.
Not that we would ever use it. But just in case. This one kind of looks like it got filled.
Does it though?
It kind
Wall Street are the champs of filling gaps, if you know what I mean.
Let's fucking zoom in. Hell yeah, it did. Oh no, it didn't get filled. Uh-oh. And then what's funny is that they align with, oh my god.
Yeah,
they align with fibs too.
Yeah.
This is the craziest shit. Like, dude, this is the type of shit that just makes me go, okay, yeah, there's no fucking way. There's just, it cannot organically, like, you cannot organically create this environment.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make sense, and most people don't pay attention to this sort of thing. So like that's why nobody really you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Kramer
It's okay.
can
You're the
just
smartest
yell.
person out there. Yep.
Kramer can no. I'm just saying like people who don't look at charts. Like most people don't look at charts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like most normal people. So Kramer can tweet out Netflix buy, and as soon as he
Can you show Netflix
tweeted
for
that,
what? Can you show Netflix just
as soon as
just so we can roast this fucking piece of shit?
I'm like, yo, let me go look at this chart right quick, like because I haven't looked at it in a while, but I knew that I was thinking it was in a distribution. And
rip control the narrative.
But it had been a long time. It had been a long time since I had looked at it, you know? And so then I go and I look at it again. The last time I probably looked at it was like way back here.
Yeah.
And I was like, this kind of looks accumulative, but whatever. And I just didn't care anymore. And then here, it looks like it could be reaccumulation. But he tweeted this like here, dude.
Yeah.
Like this, he
Yeah.
was a hedge fund manager. He knows what Wyckoff is.
You kind of sound like him when he was getting fucking just gapped by Jon Stewart.
Look at this, dude.
Have you ever heard his fucking voice when he was getting just fucking destroyed by Jon Stewart? His voice went so high pitched, he jumped like 6 octaves.
I want kangaroo courts for these guys. I really do. I want indictments.
Where's the indictments for AIG?
So anyway, yeah, he's pumping Goldman Sachs now, and so now I'm like just, you know, personally, I'm like, yeah, we're buying put.
No.
you know, but so yeah, here you go.
Yeah.
This is a reverse fib.
Yeah.
But look, 618.
Yeah.
Boom. 0.5. Boom.
Yep.
382. Boom.
Yeah. Good call. Good call.
We don't reverse it. We go regular.
Yeah.
382. 0.5.
Yeah.
65.
Yeah.
Like, look. 885. Look at this.
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
Which is where SPY is at. Which is where SPY is at. Don't forget.
So what you're telling me is that, I mean, look, maybe this is something, you know, and this just happens in nature. But what you're telling me to believe is that.
Well, you know that like the Fibonacci ratio like corresponds to the length of your fingers relative to the length of your elbow and your arm. Yeah. It's a part of the universe. You can't get away from it.
No, I know that.
It's like aspect ratios on a monitor.
But what I'm saying is, it's like
it's a foundation of mathematics. So everything adheres to it because it is a foundational piece to how numbers work.
No, I get it.
Do you?
I mean, not to the degree that you probably do. Not to because you're the smartest guy ever.
Goddamn right.
Is it possible through that Fibonacci sequence and ratios, is it possible for you to know what this bottom and this top is going to be?
Well, it's all relative to what.
Then create these ratios that are going to fill these gaps.
Well, those ratios were already
ways up.
So remember that you've pulled that ratio from data you already know. That's the same reason why like the whole fractal thing is not as precise as everybody would want it to be, is because like cover up okay, so close that out, remove that fib, take the past 6 months off your screen, like scroll so that you can't see that. Other way dumbass. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, so now give yourself a little bit of a chance. so take where that first blue circle is and then draw your fibs based on that and see how they line up going into the future, because this is the problem that we all face. This is where the cost of this is where the cost of information no, but like extrapolate it, like remove that. Okay, now draw your fib again, but like conform some no, same spot where you were, the blue circle. Yep. So start there and then stretch your fib so that it doesn't align to the top, but use it as if you're trying to see what the future holds, right? The problem is you don't know where your top is going to be. So the level...
well, I would do, if I wanted to know where the next top would be, I would actually do the fib retracement, but backwards. And then it'll give me fib levels like
sure,
this.
Yeah.
You can see here that at the 3.414, you got rejected.
But you see, like, the point that I'm getting at? Like, depending on how much information you have, when you build that fib that you're using to forecast, you can't have utmost certainty because whatever fib you pick as your theoretical top is unknown. It's undefined. So you have infinite possibilities, if that makes sense.
Right, but what I'm saying is these gaps are in incredibly useful places.
Oh, touche, yeah.
And you know these fibs that are measured based off of a bottom of $185.67
Yep.
and a top of $426.
No, you're absolutely right.
And so these gaps just happening to be here,
Yeah.
right? Is this a coincidence? Is that the...
No.
Like, is that what
Not
I'm
at all.
supposed to believe?
Yeah,
Or...
no.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the type of shit that makes me think, like, you know, it's like
Yeah.
just this super plain sort of like, I don't know, let's just look at Amazon and see.
Got a little one down there, yeah.
Yeah, right here. So again, what I'm saying is,
I wonder if like the ratio, like, so based on the level of the fib, I wonder if that scales with the length of the window. Like if the height of those boxes align to
There you go,
Fibonacci.
786,
Yeah.
0.65.
Yeah.
This one's kind of in no man's land.
No, there's a fib level there. I'll show you how to add it later. There is a fib level there.
What is it?
Do what?
Do you know the ratio?
416.
416? Oh, it is a 416. You little shit, you.
Barely
See,
missed it.
Jim Cramer, you can't trick me. Wait, is that Brad Pitt?
Oh, fuck!
Yeah, that's crazy. 416. And that's something. Damn, you can really fill this motherfucker up, can't you?
My brain's huge.
You can fill this motherfucker up with that elongated volume.
Bro,
But yeah,
Jesus.
I think Netflix is still dipping, dog.
Yeah, no, agreed.
This shit.
Look at that volume.
shit
Holy shit, look at that volume.
Yeah, this is like, yeah, we're done. Streaming's dead. We're done.
All right,
All
we'll
this-
wrap it there.
Yeah.
We should definitely do this every week.
If it wasn't at late at night, it'd probably be even more entertaining. If
Oh
I'm
yeah,
honest with you.
we'll
But,
stream it the next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Netflix. I don't know. I don't know, man. This is Astro, man. This is crazy close. This is a crazy close, dude.
It's kind of hot.
Look at this close. Look at where it closed. I mean, it is just literally on death's door right now. It's literally sitting right above the previous high for the whole thing.
I wonder if that's a liquidity test and they're just gonna V-shape that shit.
They can. They should. I mean, that's probably what's going to happen, honestly.
Bro, I'm buying calls next week. I'm so buying calls next week. Fuck, I should have done that Friday. I'm doing it. I don't even care. That's worth a YOLO.
Yeah, to be honest with you, in this market, what I've been doing, man, is like, and I've been having pretty good success with it, at least with maintaining my portfolio, you know, just because,
Yeah.
you know, it's just been wild, like, you know, like,
Yeah.
and it's just crazy depths. But what I've been doing is I've been buying just crazy out of the money,
Yeah.
for the past like few weeks, crazy out of the money strangles on SPY.
Yeah.
That are like 2 or 3 sessions out, right? So like not the closest data expiration, but maybe like
Yeah.
2 or 3 sessions away.
Yeah.
And then basically I've just
play the
been letting
volatility.
it. Yeah, I've just been letting it do this, and then once this is kind of, you know, I kind of feel like this is done, or it starts to reverse its way back up, I just sell the put that I banked on,
Right.
and once I see it weakening to the upside, I just sell the call.
Right.
So I'm just playing both sides of it, and I mean, I'm probably not making as much money as if I wanted to do it, you know.
No,
But-
that's
but it-
killer.
Eventually, what's going to happen though is you are going to get that. You are going to
That
get
decision.
it is going to happen. This
Yeah.
is going to happen, and,
Yeah.
and people are going to get fucking blasted,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
On puts, because they're people are going to be so put happy, man.
Yeah.
Like, and it might not be right now, but dude, the market is not designed for retail to just come in and fucking.
Well, nobody.
When it crashes,
Yeah, they don't want, like, you have the plunge protection team who's ready at the go to inject capital whenever a systemic event takes place. After Archegos back in last year, when people realized how destructive leverage is, as if that wasn't already made very clear in the past. Like,
humans are addicted to leverage.
Yeah, well, it's called gambling.
Yeah.
So, anyhow. All right. I'm gonna leave it there. Any parting words, Shillerino?
Nah, dude, it was a good time. Blow my cock. What is this? Yo, this is actually kind of a nasty fucking wedge. Look at this shit.
You can't just segue off of that fucking disrespectful ass insult, you fucking piece of shit.
Look at this shit.
Suck my cock, Shillerino.
And it just went on like the
That's probably what your wang
shot.
looks like every time you get a hard on because you're so old.
Think about this, dude. Like, this shit from February of 2020 is up 40%. And we're in a post-COVID economy where like all small businesses are fucked.
It's called economic euphoria.
Oh yeah, well when you don't look at it in log, and you look at it instead like this, then
bro, it's been a short squeeze for the past 10 years.
It's just this fucking...
I wonder if that's what happened. I wonder if all the short positions from 08, I wonder if that's what this is, just as a residual event.
You think? Yeah. It's like
bro.
fucking like it was like, yeah, we're shorting this thing to the fucking dirt. Oh
bro.
wait, blah blah blah. And then fucking Big Boy came in and was like, bitch, no you ain't.
Yeah, whoever Jay Powell's predecessor was. Yeah.
They're like, no.
Yeah.
And they're like, actually, can you not destroy my entire fucking livelihood? And they're like, okay, I'll make a deal with you for the next fucking 15 years. you just gotta fucking, we're just gonna slowly fucking pump this.
Buy your calls, try to hedge against this shit. Jay Powell's coming, 2 terms.
Because if not, Moas, baby.
Right. We were behind on Moas for 10 years.
Yeah, you
bro.
Fucking, just fucking, nah, you owe me, boy. Did you see that tweet that I sent out where I was like, to be honest with you, this fucking economy sucks dick. I was like, people say stocks always go up, but do they really? And hold on, I'll show you. I mean, it's probably, you can measure it in like a standard deviation. What the fuck is this bars pattern? Oh, I copied everything.
Yeah, I hate that log does that.
But nah, I was like, people say that stocks only go up, but do they really though? And that basically, if you look at, wait, is this in log?
Bro, look at the volume. What the fuck?
Wait, is this in log? This is not.
Why is there a trend line on the volume going back to fucking 2008? Look at that. Look at the ceiling on that. What the fuck?
Yeah. It's because they're running out of shorts. But nah, wait, how did I do this? Why does it look so vertical right now? Like, I know that's kind of
that's what she said.
Meme. No, it's not supposed to look vertical if it's on fucking log.
No, that's what log does.
No.
Turn off log.
Regular is vertical. Look at this bullshit.
Bro, perma bull market.
Dude.
Is that a red candle? Oh, that is a red candle. What the fuck?
Where?
Where we're at now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, basically, the past 6 months.
Bro, this is like colorblind mode. What the fuck?
Yeah, I kind of like to not have my candles be emotional.
Interesting.
Red is just such an emotional color.
I think it means love.
Dude, we're at a 707 from the past 6 months. Holy shit, actually. This is kind of like OP. Whoa, dude.
Can you go to the like century chart?
Century chart? Like, are you making fun of me because I had these?
Wait, no, go to months. Go to months. Set that to 120. That'll be 10 years. Add it.
Oh, it won't let me.
What?
Wait, hold on. No, it won't let me.
Do 100.
I would think 99. 99 will work. No, bitch.
Can you do years?
69 months. No, bitch.
Wait, see if there's years.
Nah.
Do 50
These guys are
or do 60.
pussies, dude.
Yeah, I'm calling TradingView after this.
They're pussies, dude. What about 2 years? 24 months. Come on, bitch. Oh, wait, hold on. I don't even have it clicked. No, bitch. Hold on, dude. Dude, what?
Try 12. Try 12.
Well, I know 12 is going to work.
Does it though? Okay.
Yeah.
Try 13.
Uh-oh.
Go to weeks. Go to weeks. Go to weeks. Go to weeks, and then do like 500. That'll be 10 years. Motherfuck.
Nope. Hold on. 50 weeks.
That's a year.
Not exactly.
There's 54 weeks in a year, you dumb fuck.
52, you idiot.
Fuck.
You idiot.
Shut up,
looks
Dad.
At 50 weeks? Who looks at 50 weeks? Yes, I would like to look at 50 weeks of price.
Actually,
Sir.
I use
Sir, years.
I use really odd time framed candles for that reason. I think institutions have like an esoteric metric for it. Sustainable.
All right, I'm gonna show you something. This is scary as fuck.
Go to log and that'll be in distribution.
This is like, I mean,
Huh.
yeah. I mean, because if you
Where's the
measure
618?
from
Where's the
this
618?
breakout, 28, so 280 on SPY basically. Yeah, but on log it is very distributive, kind of. Well, you know, I mean it's yeah, it's This looks like
Go! Okay.
God.
but nah, fuck. Hold on. I was gonna show you the fucking thing. God damn it. You
I gotta go after it.
I know.
Daddy's tired. Fuck you.
Oh yeah. It was a trend line. So I did a trend line for like the Roaring 20s.
Ah, interesting.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then I was like, okay, and then you recover from the Roaring 20s, you create this new trend here. And it does kind of do this like it's almost like a standard deviation sort of.
Looks parallel.
Yeah, it creates this sort of these sort of channels. And I guess my point was,
Oh, you should use the
You know.
rake. You should use the rake.
I've never even used this before.
It's actually really cool.
But I don't care. Basically, what I was saying was, you know, honestly, the S&P 500 is pretty much underperformed because if we would have just stayed on the bull trend that we were on in the Roaring 20s, right now,
This motherfucker.
you know what I'm saying? Right
The
now,
Spanish flu was the catalyst for MOAS during our grandparents' era.
But listen, SPX should be
This motherfucker.
$6.78 million. You know what I'm saying?
Meanwhile,
Like,
meanwhile, the DXY goes fucking negative.
So honestly, dude, honestly,
Honestly?
we're kind of.
Are you implying everything before this was false? Were you lying?
No, we're kind of underperforming. That's what I'm saying. So you've got this general verticality to the market, and what I'll tell you is, what I'm thinking is that this. Hold on. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you the fucking real key to life right now. Hold on.
Bro, are you telling me we're supposed to be in line with fucking World War II in economic performance?
What I'm telling you.
Sorry, World War I.
Astro. What I'm telling you is, what this all was accumulation. All right. And right now you're on an LPS. So check me out.
I said this earlier.
No.
Yes, I did.
The Great Depression was a sell climax.
My God.
And then you had an automatic reaction.
Don't do Wyckoff, kids.
No, check me out. Hear me out. Phase B.
I'm checking and hearing you out, and I want to commit seppuku.
Okay. And then look.
Okay.
And then look. This is your spring. in the 70s. The 70s suck dick.
Tons of cocaine. What do you mean?
Sign of strength. Right? I mean, dude, come on. Come on, dude. Sign of strength.
I said
dude.
this earlier, and I have it on video. You're stealing my
Back
idea,
up.
Shill. You're a
LPS.
terrorist. You're
Look
a terrorist.
at this, dude. Right now, we're in a
my
markup
fuck.
phase.
Oh no.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
though,
run
hold
the fib
though,
on
hold
it. Run the fib on it. Let's see.
Wait, hold
it.
on. Hold on, Astro. Hold on. Because now you're in a markup phase.
Oh,
so
fuck.
really,
Fuck off.
this would be your preliminary supply.
So
And
reversal
then-
confirmed.
So hold on, we're not there yet. I mean, this is kind of good.
Bro,
You die to 3,500.
I'm so putting this on Wall Street bets.
You up thrust. Boom, 10K.
It's just a
And
bigger
then the-
SOS.
I mean, honestly though, this does kind of look. I mean, this is favoring kind of. I know it sounds funny to say, but it is kind of favoring this kind of loop under, right? Rather than, I don't know. Maybe it's just relative to this trend line. It's fucking with my eyes.
Yeah, why don't you try putting it on linear?
Oh yeah, let's try this.
So about that SOS,
Dude, okay, hear me out. Hold on, dude.
dude.
I will say that this is definitely accumulation. And then the back.
There was your SOS back in the 70s.
Markup. Yeah, holy fucking holy shit. Holy shit.
Bro.
What have we done?
Bro.
What have we done?
Bro, J Powell.
Dude, J Pow, man, dude, that guy fucks. Look at this.
Yeah, fucks Americans, yeah.
Look at this candle.
And the rest of the world.
this
Oh,
this
God.
is hold on, man. This is 2021. So what I'm telling you is,
It's like COVID didn't even exist. You would not be able to tell that COVID happened based on that candle.
I mean, this is like, yeah. I mean, what? Okay, you know what people will look back on in history? if they look at this chart, they would just go, "Holy fucking shit!" Like if they didn't know anything about the world, and you were trying to explain to them the economic history of the United States, you'd be like, "Yeah, man, like in 2013, you know, blah blah blah, this happened. Wow, man, 2019 was a great year. What happened that year? Oh, you know, we had economic prosperity as a result of this and that, blah blah." And then you turn the wicks off because you don't want them to. You don't want them to know about.
It's just frivolous detail.
Don't look at that wick. Right? And then you show them this. They go,
Oh,
dude, what the fuck happened in
Bro,
2021?
1.3 trillion in volume.
But they go, that person goes, holy shit, man. 2021 was the fucking year. That was the greatest economic moment. I mean, just crazy. What happened that year? Oh, well, they printed a shit ton of fucking money. So the price of the indexes relative to the dollars in circulation was actually incredibly inflated.
Actually, do me a favor.
So
Look up. So click
it actually had
SPX.
nothing to do with the value of the economy at all.
Right.
At all.
Fiat, by the way. Who needs gold standards?
The economy was actually way worse this
to-
year than it was any other year that I remember.
Exactly.
And it fucking.
But it's okay. We don't have the wicks on, so it doesn't matter. Go to SPX in the top left. Like, click it. And then type in SPX, divide like the / DXY, and hit enter. No. Okay, it worked.
I hit enter.
So now you have the SPX divided by the DXY. It's a formula. Go to like the daily. I wonder what this looks like. So yeah, we've hit the bottom. We've hit the bottom of COVID relative to the US dollar. Wait, no, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Wait, is it? Yeah.
Isn't SPX already relative to the US dollar, motherfucker?
No.
How no?
Because this considers inflation, the value of the dollar.
So does
People trade.
SPX.
No. The fuck are you talking about?
Dude,
No one fucking doesn't.
you don't think that the
No.
value of equities is being affected
Oh god.
positively by its relative value against the
We're
dollar on a
negating that,
day-to-day
you
basis?
dumbass.
Who?
You took the SPX divided
by
by
dividing the DXY?
Yes.
Oh, so you're saying the movement of the DXY. I get what you're saying.
Right. But look
I mean, it doesn't
at that
really
accumulation there in
change the price.
2019. Look at
Hold
that.
Are you talking about this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that spring. Yeah.
It's on the regular one, you dipshit.
Not like that.
Not like that.
Shut up, Carly.